where will you find us camping today? Hey y'all, we're Jimmy and Lisa with FindUsCamping, and today you found us camping at
Harborview RV Resort and Campground in Colonial Beach, Virginia. This is a Thousand Trails park, and
it's not one of the biggest parks that we've been to in Thousand Trails.
But it is currently under new management, and we spoke with the manager today, and it seems like she has big plans.
Big ideas.
Yeah, so
we said this is not a big park. It's actually a big park. There's just not a lot of sites. When you see some of the drone footage, when I go over top of it, you'll see that right here, basically right here behind us, is a great big spot for
huge field,
all kinds of RVs. We were here one year, and a plane actually landed here. It was a small plane. It wasn't a big 747, but I think it used to be an old runway. I think that's what somebody said one time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So the park is pretty big.
Like there's this field and then the woods in the background, and then on the other side of the trees there's another field, and there's a pond over there. So there is a lot of room here. It's just not a lot of sites. But what that does mean is if they decide to expand, they have the room to do so. So we'll see.
Just like every other Thousand Trails, you know, you come into your front gate. This one doesn't have a gate like the rest of them do, as far as the arms come down. You kind of just pull in and you go up to the main office, and they will escort you to your site. Of course, we have, since we're 45 foot long, there is smaller sites here. They're not all huge sites, but there is one row here that is basically pull-throughs, which makes it easier. Yeah, it makes it easier for us to get our camper in and out of. So
I do believe she said though that all the sites here are 30 and 50 amp, so that's always a plus.
Full hookup.
And they don't charge extra for 50 amp, because some of the parks we've stayed at recently, it's like $3 a night. I think some places it's even $5 a night for 50 amp, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's nice to come someplace that they have both and there is no upcharge for it.
A lot of people complain, I don't want to say complain, but a lot of people say when we do our campground tours that there's no trees. This one is in the trees quite a bit. I mean, I don't know of any sites here really that are not,
that don't have some shade.
Some shade. So,
but along with that, some of the Thousand Trails parks we've been to that have trees,
the branches are way low.
Yeah, they haven't maintained them, so branches hang down and scratch your camper, or the trees are on the corner of the site and it makes it hard for you to pull through, back in, whatever. I will say that they've done a good job here. Although there are trees and there's plenty of shade, getting into our site was a breeze, and getting out is going to be equally as easy. So the trees, either through luck or through maintenance, have been kept so that they don't drag the edge of your camper, and it's not going to make it difficult for us to get in and out of our site, which is always a plus.
So just like every other Thousand Trails that you've seen us do videos on, they have all the same amenities. They have the big pool, which is nice.
They have a huge pool here. Yeah. Even the deep end is like 10 feet deep. Which is not something you see very often anymore. Most pools, like, they get up to 5 foot, that's it. So as a kid that grew up in the pool, I like that there's a deep end that you can get into.
There is a smaller type of putt-putt. Looks like they kind of keep up the putt-putt pretty well. And it looks like there's a new set of basketball nets, goals.
They have like a full-on basketball court.
It looked like they just redid it.
A grass volleyball court. But then in that area where the basketball court is, it's got, I don't know, it's like a hard plastic mat is what, it's over asphalt or concrete, old concrete or asphalt. But that whole area down there, they have basketball, they have mini golf, they have a huge on-the-ground checkerboard, they have tetherball, and I think there's a shuffleboard court. There was some other thing up there on the ground, I'm not sure what it was. It was like 4 corners. It was a square divided into fourths. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's some kind of game because it was marked out on the ground, just not something that I've
So just like most of the other Thousand Trails, they still have all the same games that you see park to park to park to park. So there's nothing really in this campground that is over and above, except for the sites are actually bigger here than some of the other sites.
The sites are really nice, and again, the trees being maintained and located in a great place is a plus for me, because that's always a battle at Thousand Trails parks. I'm excited that there is a new manager here and that she seems really excited about doing big things. That makes me happy, because so many of the Thousand Trails parks aren't that way. So I'm excited for her and excited to come back maybe next year or later in the fall and check out and see what's happened.
We did go through the bathrooms, so of course you can see the bathrooms here.
They have cute little camp and shower curtains.
Okay.
Yeah, they have campers on them and have little, like take a nap, relax, enjoy. So
they're pretty clean. One I went
it's
into,
the little things in life.
One I went into was pretty clean. They're not super big. There is a laundromat right behind the pool area. I think it's in the same building as the pool.
So the building up front, when you come in where the office is, on one end they have like the store check-in area.
There's not much of a store, but she did say that they're trying to get some things into the store.
That's something else she's working on. Her office, there's another office, and then there's a room on the back that's over by the pool that's, I think, probably used to be an adult lounge.
Yeah, they can't call it an adult lounge anymore.
That's not politically correct anymore. So, but there is a room that has like books and puzzles and things like that, and then right off that is the laundry facility. The other end of that building is like I think we were here one year, they had an ice cream social, so that's where that happened. I think it's one of those places that you can use or rent. I'm not sure how it works. Like if you're having a family reunion or a birthday party or something, I know that that's what that room is used for. I just don't know if you can use it as a member or if you have to pay for it. And then down by our campsite is this huge outdoor pavilion with picnic tables.
Yeah, one year they had a DJ out here and the dance and all that kind of stuff was right here, which is pretty neat. At least it's out of the rain if it rains, and right now it's sunny and hot outside.
Very hot.
I know the video's a little dark, but we had to find some kind of shade because it was brutal out here.
It sounds like it's thunder. Maybe it's going to storm. Also, in the past when we've been here, this is the area where if they do like a cornhole tournament or something.
Well, that's right. Well, I won that one year.
Yes, he did. But they'll do that here in the grassy area, and then people brought snacks and food and stuff and had it here under the shade. And we've been here before that they had a member generated, and this has been a couple of years back. They hung a
projector.
He had some sort of mat to project on and put his projector out there in the field, shined it up here, and they played like Reneau or some family movie. And everybody was out on their blankets or in their golf carts, on towels, lawn chairs, whatever, to watch the movie. So that's something fun they can do here.
All in all, like I said, when you're here, you can go into Colonial Beach. There is a beach somewhat in there. I wouldn't call it the beach like, Virginia Beach or one of those big beaches.
But it's a beachy area, and it's a golf cart town. It's a golf cart town.
Little golf carts and go through, and that's only, 30 minutes away, I think it is.
I don't even know if it's that far. So, yeah, that's a day drive. There's a lot of little shops, and I don't think they were antique shops, but little beachy shops and boutiques and stuff like that down there.
Nice little ice cream shop down there. We took you to
several ice cream shops in town. And then this campground also, so there's the pond over there, but then down at the other end, there's also a pond, a fishing pond. I don't know that it's a fishing pond. I think it might run into the rivers over there. And there's a marina right next door.
I don't know if you can really use the marina.
I don't know how you can use it. The last time we were here, they did let us come over there and put our kayaks in.
The marina used to be part of the campground, but I guess Thousand Trails bought it. It's not part of the campground anymore. So I know you can do some things over there, some things you can't, so kind of be careful if you go over there. So
I think worst case scenario, if you had a boat or a jet ski or kayaks, you could go put them in and then bring your truck and stuff back over here. They were nice enough to let us park there the time that we put ours in, but that's not a given, so don't assume.
So right now there's not a whole lot we can really show you about this campground. It's kind of, like I said, the campground is huge, but the amount of sites are small. So
the staff was very friendly, though.
We really enjoy coming here. It's kind of quiet. It's off the beaten path a little bit.
It's a good place to come and relax and unwind. Sit by the pool if the weather's right. Sit outside if the weather's right. We probably should have gone to the pool today because it's
brutal.
Very hot and humid. But on a cooler day, like in the fall, just hanging out at your site would be awesome. Yeah. It's a good place to relax. It's not a big, busy city area. So
as you can see right now, there's no noise. It's quiet. Everybody's, I guess, inside because it's hot. But
since we've been here, one golf cart went by. It's been kind of quiet.
If you guys are enjoying these videos, there are a lot more out there. Look for them on our page. We do a lot of Thousand Trail videos, and we do a lot of campground tours. So if you're liking these campground tours, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll know when we release the next one.
Give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up on all of them, no thumbs down. If you don't like something we're doing, let us know. We can improve if there's something you guys don't like.
But and if there's a campground you want to see, we're typically on the East Coast, so don't get carried away and scream out.
We're trying to go west next year.
Love to go west, but probably not going to be able to make it for a weekend trip. But if there's a campground you've been interested in, do you want us to check out? let us know that. If we can fit it into our plans, we'll definitely do that.
We have a couple more big campgrounds coming up soon in a couple more weeks, so hopefully we can get some different ones besides Thousand Trails. But you know, somebody's frugal over here and they don't like to spend a whole lot of money, so we should try to stay in the Thousand Trails network.
I think
so
the man said consistently,
cheap.
no, it might have been frugal, consistently frugal. I don't think that's what it was either.
But if you guys have questions about Thousand Trails, we are more than happy to talk to you guys. You can put them in the comments below, because somebody knows the system pretty well. We've been in the system for many, many, many years. We use the system a lot, so
It's not necessarily cheap now that I think about it. It's just this. I would like to spend as little as possible to park my rig, to sleep, so that I have more money to spend going out and doing fun things, checking out restaurants or fun things to do in the area. I'd rather spend my money there doing fun things than spending it to park the camper. So
again, if you're liking them, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell again. If you don't ring that bell, you will not know when we release the video. So until the next time you guys find us camping.
safe travels, y'all.
Dropping everything 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think